So I'm going to give you 10 seconds to try to figure out what's different about me. Okay, so that was actually 15 seconds. So for those of you who, needed a little longer, I gave you 15 instead of 10. So if you didn't pick up on it, I got new glasses. I just got them today. They are the first new glasses I've had in 4 years, because for the last 4 years, I've not had vision insurance. I actually currently still do not have vision insurance, but I decided it was time to go ahead and buy some new ones. You know how when you get new glasses, Becky might not know, but everyone else does, like even if your prescription doesn't change that much, it's still like getting used to it, and everything looks a little bit different. So I'm in that stage right now. I just got them today. So anyway, I think we need a theme song for our channel. I think, on the 5 Awesome Gays, when they do their thing and they have their cute little intro quip, and then they have their theme song and it freeze frames and then they go into it. I think we need a theme song if we want to be amazingly famous. So think on that, you guys. So this week has been pretty good. I went shopping on Saturday, which for those of you who know me know that I do not like to shop. I actually hate shopping. And but I needed to go shopping, so I went on Saturday for like 6 hours. I set aside the whole day. It was going to be my shopping day. I spent almost $200. I bought a pair of jeans, another pair of pants, 2 dresses, 2 shirts, and some jewelry. But it needed to get done. And it wasn't so unbearable because I set the whole day aside, I mentally prepared myself, and I went by myself. I think that's important. So that was my big event from this past week of what happened. It's going to be a long video because Derek asked us to show pictures. And I love pictures, and I love the people who are important in my life. So just be prepared for that. I'm going to go ahead and address Becky's question first before I do the picture thing. She asked about our conflict style. I would first like to point out that, I don't know what all these animals are. That's new to me, the animal thing. But, the 5 conflict styles, I'm familiar with that. But yeah, she only mentioned 4, and there are actually 5. And the 5th one is actually like the best one, which is collaboration, which is everyone coming together and having a new idea that no one could have thought of on their own to solve the problem. Which, that's not my conflict style, but I thought it would be important to point that out because I think that is what we all are moving towards, ideally, in conflict situations, to collaborate. My conflict style is actually accommodating. Pretty much that's what I do. I would say that falls under avoid, but I think sometimes I avoid conflict. But sorry, I'm scratching my leg, it itches. Sometimes I avoid, but I think mostly my way of avoiding conflict is to just accommodate. So if someone else wants something, I usually let them have it. Pretty laid back in that respect, but I realize that sometimes that's not healthy. So I'm working on it. I realize that's an important part of my future career, is not to just accommodate all the time and to be more assertive. And I think I have made some growth in that area. So I would like to eventually be more collaborative in the problem-solving, conflict-resolving process. So, yes, so pictures of people who are important to me. I also should mention that I don't actually have any photos. Like, I don't think I have any photos at all. So these are all going to be digital pictures. So you gotta start with family. This is my mom and my sister in Hawaii. We're showing off our tongues after we had just finished eating snow cones. So yes, love mom and sister, of course. They're wonderful, wonderful. And this is the BFF. That's Kristen. We've been best friends since 7th grade, and we're there changing our voter registration to Democrat so we could vote for Barack Obama in the primaries. And this is my other family. So I have one sister, but I really have 3. So Hannah and Becca and Kristen and my little niece Evie. And And there's the other best friend. I know, 2 families, 2 best friends, it's all craziness. But anyway, that's my cousin Steve, most of you know him. That's the night before I left for DC. We were having a moment. I love him, he's amazing. And there's Gloria, my DC roommate, road trip partner, Kyrgyzstan visitor, everything wonderful. I love Gloria, she is an amazing friend. You all should meet her. Hi Gloria! And there's Biscuit, the wind beneath my wings, the jelly to my peanut butter, Derek. I love that picture. I think that's one of my favorite pictures in the world. So there's Derek. He's great too. We like him. And these are my beautiful, silly, crazy, amazing Kyrgyz girls. Aynura, Aizada, Ajmal, Altanay, Alima, Anipa, and Baktugul. I love them. They're great. I miss them. They're in Kyrgyzstan. And there's Aryan and Brandon. I met Aryan my sophomore year of college. We lived in the same suite. She had a horrible roommate. She came in the middle of the semester. I identified with her. And we're friends. And I love Brandon too. And of course there's BK. Me and BK, I really like that picture of us too. When we met either at church or school, we still can't really remember which came first. And her birthday is on October 23rd, which is a good day. So those are my pictures of people who are important to me. Of course, there are some other people who are also important to me, but I had to keep it as limited as possible. So those are pictures. So anyway, my question for this week is, how many times do you think is appropriate to reuse a cup that you may have purchased from a restaurant where you can get free refills, and maybe you keep that cup for a period of time and quite possibly put it in your backpack and take it with you the next time you go there? Is that appropriate? And if so, how many times do you think is appropriate to do that? That's my question for this week. I think for me, I can rationalize it down to the fact that they are free refills, so theoretically, I mean, you could stay there all day and get like 50 gallons of soda on it. But I think I would say 5. After the 5 point, it's either 0 or 5 pretty much. It's either not acceptable at all or, you know, until the cup starts falling apart. I don't know. I don't really have an answer. That's why I'm asking you. So, I would just like to say that I have never spent so much time on a video with music and pictures and voiceovers. I have really learned a lot, and this has taken a long time. So I don't know how long this is going to end up being, but I think I deserve to have it be long because it was so exhausting to figure out how to do everything. So that is my video for this week. My Mideo, what did I say? My video. It's my video for this week. And there you go. Have a wonderful week. I will see you all next Monday. You're wonderful people. Just wonderful.